Hey there, and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. We are continuing the climb. I thought about this, and a lot of other content creators, I mean, especially at the pace that I'm going at, right? Because I'm doing a rotating and I'm not just leveling one up to 10 and then continuing on to the next, what that means is that it takes me a long time to reach 10 because the first time I'll hit 10 will be after, 36 wins or something. It's actually more than that because there's 5 characters, so 5 characters times 9, we're looking at 45 wins before I finally see Ascension 10 on anyone, which is a long time. So I still think it creates better content because there's a little bit of rotation here. And, as the tale continues in my Slay the Spire content creation, I do expect that the views will continue cratering because these videos aren't doing great for the channel. Understandably, people are here to watch Monster Train 2, but this is the new hotness, and so those folks are people who are interested in this are watching on other channels. I've talked about this probably way too much, but it's still just really interesting to me. So, I don't know. It's one of those things where we're finally hitting Ascension 2 on the Ironclad today, which is very exciting. And yeah, at the same time, other people have already played 50 wins. Streamers I think have a big leg up here, or people who I guess are putting out videos every day. If you're putting out a video every day, you hit 7 videos a day. Maybe you're putting out multiple. I don't know. It's one of those things where different content creators can do different things, especially when they have bigger viewerships, right? They have more folks watching. So, a video doing a little poorly like this is not the end of the world. You've got so many more coming up. You've got consistent viewers, things like that. I mean, I guess it's not really the end of the world for me either, but it is sort of just like an interesting thing thinking about, okay, if I do 2 videos like this every week for until I hit Ascension 10, we're looking at, geez, is that a year of content? I don't think so, right? 45, so 2 videos a week. So that puts me at what, like 22 weeks, half a year, roughly. A little more in order to hit Ascension 10. This also assumes I win every run, which is pretty unlikely as we get higher. So probably half a year of content, which is crazy to think about, right? Around 28 weeks. 26 really is closer. I don't know. I'm trying. I'm not doing fast. I'm doing fast math. I don't feel like doing the actual math. I'm sure someone can come up with it, but it also depends too much on my win rate. Assuming I'm going to win every run is crazy talk. So I just, you assume some measure of losses as we come closer to 10. It takes me up from 22-ish weeks up to 26-ish. And I think that's reasonable. 8 losses somewhere along the way. I don't know. Point being, it's going to take a while. I think you're going to be dealing with me for a while. I'll either get bored of this, the views will depress me enough that I'll stop recording it and do Monster Train instead, or I finish somehow and we'll have completed the ascent, which would be cool. But we'll see. Yeah, fair enough. So I don't have much else to add. We're still just kind of trucking along, finally hitting Ascension 2 on anyone, right? We've gotten all of them up to this point. So, Weary Traveler. Ancients only heal 80% of your missing health. Obviously, health makes a big deal. It makes a big difference. It's important. This hits some of your sustainability. I don't think any of my runs have lost by a margin of 20% thus far. So, like the health that would be missed here, rather, none of them have been particularly close. That isn't to say I won't find some runs like that, but at least the core builds feel very consistent, so I haven't had any problems with that. I don't expect trouble at this ascension, essentially. That's basically what it comes down to. Obviously, I think there do exist low rolls, right? And I might make some poor decisions along the way, try some bad things. I am prioritizing events a little bit highly because I want to explore them more. I'm not looking up Wikipedia pages on what events exist or things like that, so instead you've got me just sort of trying them and making the best out of them. I found some I really dislike, I found some I do like. In general, it feels kind of similar to Slay the Spire 1, where you have some bad hits, some good hits, some okay hits. Probably not as efficient as just fighting everything and looking at every card, but that comes at a trade of health and how much value you're actually getting out of it, especially because in many of the acts there are normal units which are much harder than elites right now. I could see some of those rotating, right? I think Hunter Killer, for instance, could be migrated into an elite later. I think there is literally a Reptomancer clone in Act 3 right now as a basic guy. He could very easily, with minimal adjustments, be an elite. In fact, he's probably harder than most of the existing elites. There are some other examples of it as well. I think many of the elites are less threatening than some of the combats. So I could see them changing this over time. They're similar to what they did in Slay the Spire 1, right? Reptomancer was a hallway combat at one point, right? Not an elite. So anyway, that's enough rambling. Let's play some Ironclad. As always, do like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Comments and views and, honestly, any of that stuff matter on these videos because they drive how motivated I am to play them, right? These all could be... Okay, I'll be honest with you. It's unlikely that I could record 4 Monster Train videos at a time in a week, right? Part of what makes this work for me right now is that I'm excited about playing Slay the Spire. So you get a little bit of like a excitement sort of jump in there in terms of me being able to put out 4 videos a week. I don't know if it necessarily would translate one-to-one with more Monster Train. I'm already putting it up, I enjoy it, but like 4 videos is a lot. So, I don't know. Anyway, if you're enjoying the videos, let me know. It helps. It makes me more motivated to create more of it. I've gotten some of those comments already. They're great. Thank you. I appreciate that. More of that is helpful. If a video does well or something, gets a lot of comments like that, I take that into account for whether I make more or not. Anyway, that's 6.5 minutes of me rambling. Let's click Ironclad and go. Hiya! All right, hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing just fine overall. Nothing too crazy to report. All right, let's see. I kind of wish this told me what act variant I got. This isn't something I assume that they'll do on their own eventually. I do know that Ceremonial Beast is like the Woodlands or whatever it's called, right? I'm not missing this anywhere, right? It didn't pop up or something. Yeah, I don't know what it is. But it's not the docks, right? The docks has a different set of elites, a different set of bosses. I think in general the docks feels easier, question mark. There are some elites in the woodlands or whatever it's called that are pretty tough, including the big ball of infected goop that creates curses and then explodes like Slime Boss did in Slay the Spire 1, so let's see what we have. Today we have remove 1 card from your deck. I think that's honestly pretty bad here, right? Your starting deck is not ideal, but I don't think culling it at this point improves you in any measurable way. Lost Coffer, gain 1 card reward and a random potion. It's fine. Obtain 2 random relics, add an additional strike and defend to your deck. That's pretty rough, right? You're never going to make up that difference, you know? You're never going to actually get rid of all of them. So this basically just hard worsens your deck by a sizable amount in exchange for some relics. And obviously relics are good, but I think you just take Lost Coffer here and you hope for the best, right? Liquid Bronze, cool. What do I roll? Expect a fight. Gain energy for each attack in your hand. How does this upgrade? 1 cost? Weird. Iron Wave. That still upgrades the same, right? Yeah, 5577. Yeah, Headbutt is the exact same. So this is like, most of these are Slay the Spire 1 cards. Expect a fight feels like this is just asking for an infinite, right? Eventually this will generate an infinite if you can just keep drawing it and have attacks in your hand. So I could see it being a strong play. I will tell you right now, unless an infinite falls in my lap, I will not be pursuing it. I do not find them fun in Slay the Spire 1 or 2. I haven't actually done 1 and 2, but I can tell you right now I won't enjoy it. And I'll be honest with you, I kind of hope that they hit them, right? I think that infinites are too prevalent in sort of the discourse right now. People are like, "Ooh, I got an infinite, great, easy win," and yes, but also I don't think that that's interesting. So I'm going to be, in general, pursuing non-infinite solutions to runs, which probably will hurt my win rate. Anyway, I think we take Headbutt here. It's not exciting, but it helps now, does more damage, and will eventually cause, be useful. Bring back cards to play later. I'm good with it. It's fine, right? Nothing exciting here. All right, with that in mind, I feel a little okay about taking some fights. I don't want to go too ham on it. Man, I guess I got 4 fights in a row here. I kind of value question marks and delaying some of the like tier 2 enemies. I don't want to do 3 fights and then just walk into doom and despair right here to get a fire. That doesn't feel good than a 5th combat. Like obviously this is a lot of draft, but I don't think that actually puts the run in a good place. A couple question mark spots are good. I don't really like the shop on the right, but I do like 2 question marks into an elite, into another fire, into an elite. I mean, that's strong. If we can push that, we feel good, and we have outs too. I mean, this shop is going to be like you buy a card reward, right? Also, I'm not playing in the beta, which means that relics are way out of reach here, too expensive. They're going to be 200 plus gold, basically inaccessible here. I'm buying an item or like a potion or a card pack and that or card reward, and that's it. Let's look at the left side real quick. We have, a lot of combats. As in the other side, we have 1, 2, 3 before we hit a fire. We can see 1, 2 elite path potentially. It's not bad, honestly. It's kind of middling. You get all 3 of your combats early. Then we go fire here. We can take a shop if we have cash, or we can go into the event. We can then pivot out to the right. Which is not bad. I'm looking for 2, 3 elites, something like that, right? So if we go left here, you're looking at what, 1, 2, 1 here, 2 here. So you get 2 elites on the left path. Not bad. If I go right, if I take this early shop, we get 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a 4 elite path if we feel strong. 4 elites, 2 fires, but you don't get a lot of combats up to the first elite, so you're not actually powering up that much. It's a little bit risky, and I also think you give up a lot by going to this early shop. So I am leaning to the left here. I'm thinking up the middle of the left path. I'm drawing it like this because they're all so close together, right? So then we get 1 event, kind of mixing it up, 3 combats. We then hard left into the fire, and from here, you can either do a 1, 2, 3 elite path, or you can do a 2 elite path that feels a little safer. But you've got options, right? So the 2 elite path is up this left, up the right. I'm saying the wrong thing. We go to this fire, we spin up here, we then hard pivot back, and we fight the boss. Okay, fair enough. That's a 3 elite run, which is pretty solid if we feel strong enough at that point. Or we can go to the shop, or I mean, technically we could go to that event anyway. Cruise up the left side, hit that elite, swing back around, and we have a 2 elite path that's pretty decent, but a little cooler if we are going hard. If we're kind of having a struggle. And we have, of course, the ceremonial beast. I don't know, he's kind of fine. He hits hard, so we're gonna have to answer questions. Alright, fair enough. I don't feel strong out the gate, but I do feel like this is the right path. We will avoid the other side. It's Baby Jawworm. I don't actually know their patterns very well, so it's very possible this could just be Super Jawworm. Little buddy boy. Let's see, does he get stronger? Does he generate anything for himself? Like, strength or something? Probably. What is that? Yeah, okay, he is basically Jawworm. Okay, got it. Cool. Well, we're out. No problem. Flame Barrier is a very good defensive card. Forgotten Ritual. If you exhausted a card this turn, gain 3 energy. Or Blood Wall. Lose 2 health, gain 16 block. I feel like this would be more attractive if it weren't 2 cost. This feels like you gotta have the synergy cards like Rupture for me to really think about this. And when Reaper doesn't exist in the game anymore, it's like, am I really gonna take that? I don't know. You can't offset it by healing. Anyway, I'll take Flame Barrier here. This just feels strong right now and a very solid pick. Continuing along. Lose 3 max HP. Upgrade a random card. Oh, this is the... Okay, I see what's happening. This is the bait event, where if I click it, Decipher all the way, you go to 1 max hit point, and then you upgrade everything in your deck. So this is terrible. I think 3 in exchange for an upgrade at least gets me some power here. Hey, Headbutt Plus is good, honestly. I'm going to give up. I don't need more truth. At this point, 6 max HP I don't think is helping. We just leave. What the truth was 1 max hit point. I mean, I'll tell you what, getting Headbutt Plus is a really good roll there. I'm quite pleased by that. So, very good. Take 4 off the gate, nothing we can really do about it. I get to pull back something. I guess I'll pull back a strike. What's this guy doing? He's just buffing himself. No real reason to do anything else. These cards don't do anything for me here. Fine. Sure, sure. I am going to Flame Barrier this and then attack him. Cool, he hits himself. We should draw something that kills here. We do. Great news. All right. Molten Fist. Deal 10 damage, double the enemy's vulnerable exhaust. This is one of those cards, there's like a payout for this where you gain strength equal to the enemy's vulnerable stacks. This also just feels like a much more, what am I trying to say, multiplayer card. Like other players put some vulnerable on and then I double it, that kind of thing. Anger still feels terrible. Thunderclap is not bad. There are certainly some AoE things here. Do I have to take something? I don't actually know what the elites are. I know only the big bulbous guy that explodes. I can't remember the other two. This is going to take memorization. I'm playing also a lot of Slay the Spire 1 in my spare time, so I have that on the mind. I'm just like, oh yeah, it's Nob and Lagavulin and Sentries, right? Easy mode. And it's like, obviously not. No, duh. Those don't exist necessarily here. They take different forms. I kind of feel like I have to take something here, or we're going to stuff her. So I'm going to take Thunderclap. There's enough AoE stuff in this game. It feels decent. Immediate payout for Thunderclap. See, I mean, I guess I just kill this guy in front, right? There's nothing too fancy about it. Send him. Take 0 on the turn. Then we got some other leaf slimes going at us. 12 full blocks here. I can hit the guy in the back and bring back the flame barrier, which just guarantees that we have it. Guy kills himself. All right, this guy doesn't actually attack me, so it kind of doesn't matter. We just hit him a bunch then. Sure. He slimes us, whatever. This is what, an 8, 9? I mean, that's exact lethal, right? Perfect. We love to see it. Shrug It Off is hard to skip. Perfected Strike. There are payoffs for Perfected Strike in this game, right? How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this is 6, so there'd be 18 for 2. It's good damage for now. There's also, like, Hellraiser exists. Shrug It Off is, like, eternally a solid card, but I already took Flame Barrier. Let's grab Perfected Strike and see what happens, right? I could eat the egg, or... Now, what is this card called? Let's go. I'm interested in, is it a strike? Colorless cards. Where's Bird Hit? Bird Stab. I don't know what it's called. I've had it before, but I don't actually know. What is... It's not here? It's not a colorless card? Am I missing it? Did I skip it? Is it... Okay. So if it's not color... Oh, event cards are over here. Very well. That's probably it then. Let's see. Scrolling around. Yeah, Bird Swoop. Okay, so Bird Swoop is not a strike. I had to check. It's still a pretty good card. The only thought is it better... I mean, I could hatch it right away. Is this card actually worth it over upgrading, I don't know, like Perfected Strike? I mean, I could just take 7 max HP. I've used the bird before. I'm just going to eat the egg. It's perfectly fine. We go left. I will Smith. I think this is either Bash. Probably not Bash. I do want to upgrade Flame Barrier eventually, but let's go for offense here. Perfected Strike plus. It seems to be the only thing that hurts right here. How strong do I feel? Feel like I could take some elites? I don't feel like I could take this shop, so we're going to hit this event no matter what. 134 is not enough to do anything fun. Ugh, scary combat. Okay. The Raiders. I've seen these guys before. 7, 12. It's just 13 damage off the top. You know, it's interesting. They're actually kind of flimsy, huh? Let's stab one, bring back that other thing. I mean, we're going to take a hit here for sure. Hey. I can almost just insta-gib one. I can thunderclap to kill one, which is pretty cool. Then I perfected strike out the middle guy, and we have lethal on those two. Cool, so I don't actually do too bad. These guys look scarier than I think they are. Just gonna full block that. I don't really know what this guy's doing otherwise. He punches and then buffs. Alright, whatever, champ. I'll get him into... Don't have to think that hard, just stab him. Alright, cool. Honestly, not too bad. Stampede. At the end of your turn, one random attack in your hand is played against a random enemy. Okay. I mean... Maybe. Is this good? Can we make this work? Kind of. What does a juggling do? Add a copy of the third attack you play in your each turn into your hand. This is one of those, you need a lot of energy or a lot of real thinking about how you're going to play that enough cards to actually trigger this even once. I mean, Bird Swoop would have been helpful for it, right? Stampede is probably decent. I will try it. You know, how are you going to learn if things are good if you don't try them, right? Am I going to fight an elite? Why not? Let's go blast this dude. Statue, great, terrifying, amazing. We hate to see it. This might be fish oil. I think we gotta respect Statue, man. Statue is always a struggle. It's just a full race. He's like, your journey ends here, and then he's just angry at you the whole time. And if you're not careful, you do just perish to him. Pull back the bash real quick. Stab him again. Okay. 2 turns of setup, and then he just pushes 25 every turn like an absolute lunatic. So I can do... It's interesting, because I could Thunderclap Stampede, and it randoms one of these two. Yeah, that's so strong, actually. Great. He hit me, like, for 1,000,000 damage. Cool. We hate to see it. I don't push enough to really kill him here. I'm going to hit 1 strike on this. Actually, I can just block this, and then one of these auto plays, and that's cool. I take 6. Yeah, he just kind of goes hard is the thing. Anyway, I guess we're out now, so it doesn't really matter. He hit me for a chunk, but it's fine. Swift Potion, Old Coin, ye old classic, 300 gold, we take these. Inflame, Rupture, Stone Armor. All of these are good. Why is Stone Armor a power? I get that it's trying to be metallicized, but plating goes away. So this feels like this could have just been a skill, right? I guess maybe this prevents replaying it or something. I don't know. It's kind of a weird one. Upgrades to 6. It's very much the metallicized replacement. I think just Inflame feels solid here. Just some strength. We'll take it. Great. Good pickup. Get a chest. Cool. We get Mercury Hourglass. Great. Whatever. I'm very interested in a shop now. I won't see one, it looks like. I think we just barrel through to the second elite here. We should be okay. Get some big, funny-looking dudes. I'm going to go ahead and hit the Inflame Flame Barrier on this turn. Seems okay. And that guy is going to... Yeah, he frails me, which is a bummer. Perfected Strike does just send one. I don't think we play the Stampede here. We just go ahead and do that. We bring back Perfected Strike, and we're chilling. This guy will simply perish. Great, we're out. Cool. Setup Strike. First of all, it's a strike card. Very important. Second of all, it is 2 strength this turn, which is pretty decent, right? That's fine. We're happy about that, I guess. Makes my Perfected Strike stronger. We will click it. I think that's the last common that I'm going to be grabbing of just random sorts. We're looking to upgrade here. Stampede at 1 is very attractive. It makes it extremely playable, which I think is going to be very important to win these upcoming combats. So let's go with that for now. Fight the elite. Can't be Okay, statue, it's this guy. This is the dude I was telling you about, right? The guy that kind of like explodes after he hits you, right? Okay, that's like 16 damage coming in. So I actually think just playing Flame Barrier does 16 here. Honestly, just better to full block this, right? Guy almost mashes himself to oblivion. All right, we're gonna do Inflame, Setup Strike. I can't kill him here. That's okay. Stampede on the bottom. Okay, we will Stampede here. All right, this unplayable, if it's in your hand. Okay, I can't play it. You take 3 damage. It's fine. Stampede is solid. Then I can click Flame Barrier and we survive, right? True, it does damage to me. Great. Okay, cool. Stuff happened. Good. Now here, Perfected Strike does insta-gib one of these dudes, but we can also full block this, which I should do. I would like to try to get some of them into Mercury Hourglass range, so let's stab that middle guy. We're going to take some damage on this combat. We did hit one dude. I was hoping for, Perfected Strike play. We get hit at least once, but it's not too bad, admittedly. Mercury Hourglass kills one. Hit him with the Thunderclap, and I think we are out of the combat. Incredible. Chandelier, we take these. Colorless Potion, good. Pact End. Can only be played if you have 3 or more cards in your exhaust pile. Deal 17 damage to all enemies. That's a really good card. Like, if you're... This is extremely good. It's honestly, 3 is not that many, though, and hear me out, what if I just play 2 Stampede Pluses and just play my hand for free? Huh? What if we just Stampede the enemies into the ether? I could just take a second one, upgrade it, and chill. I honestly really like this. Just Stampede has been extremely hyper efficient. And 2 of them is good. Pact End, this card is awesome. If you have, like, what is it? Like, trying to think of what it's called. The card that consumes, man, why can't I think of it? Exhausts 1 card in hand and blocks, and you upgrade it to... I can't believe I'm forgetting this card's name. Compendium, I have to know. Where is it? It's Iron something, maybe? Or it's a common. True Grit, obviously. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. If you have True Grit Plus in your deck when you see this, I mean, just grab it, right? The only reason I'm not going to take it is because I have truly nothing that exhausts right now, which is rough. Let's just go all in on Stampedes. This seems fun. Let's go fight another Elite. Seems okay. What is this guy? Vine Shambler? Alright, sure. Anyway, I think we're gonna... It's what, 12 coming in? Alright, Flame Barrier, fine. There's no real reason to give that up, I guess. He hurts himself. Alright, we hit him with the Headbutt here. We'll bring back the Perfected Strike and I'll full block this. Sure. What does this do? Attacks cost an additional energy this turn. Ah, interesting. Well, in that case, with 6 energy, because of Chandelier, I kinda don't care, right? I just hit him with the Thunderclap and then autoplay the Perfected Strike to send him. Great. Incredible. It's hard to say no to another Inflame. I think it's probably pretty good. It's probably the last one I need. I'm going to cut the Colorless for... I mean, do I cut the... Colorless is probably better than Liquid Bronze. Didn't even use it. Didn't feel like I needed it, I guess. We'll go fight another Elite. What are you, Bird? Great. Inflame. Flame Barrier. Let's respect here and throw a Colorless Potion at him. Play 3 random attacks from your discard pile. Crazy. Although Ultimate Strike is pretty cool. I'm just going to grab that and stab this dude, right? That seems neat. Take 4. Fair enough. Makes the Perfected Strike better, which is cool. I mean, I think we race him down. I take a little bit of damage here. It's okay. You get bit. It's fine. Now, this is the turn where basically what? I stampede, I inflame, I stampede, and then I hit him with the bash, and this will autoplay. I'm getting pummeled here by this guy. 18, that's a number I don't like to see. I mean, at this point, the combat plays itself, right? I just play like one thing and then it goes nuts, but fair enough. We get a potion back, good. Centennial Puzzle is huge. Burning Pact. Same card as before, makes sense. Ashen Strike. Deal 6, deal the 3 additional for each card in your exhaust pile. I don't think it's that. Burning Pact is fine, right? I don't think these help what the game plan is. Whatever. Let's move on. Okay. I have 44 health right now. Do I get killed by this dude? Very possibly, but I have a lot of potions I think I can abuse here. I'm happy to spend them. Upgrading Stampede Plus means I just play more cards for free, which is pretty cool. At some point, you're going to stop actually needing this, but I wonder if that's actually the play. I think it is. All right, we'll move on. I have so many potions, I'm not that afraid of this thing, right? It's okay. You hit him with the Stampede, set up strike, then we stab him, and then we get a free card play, and that's pretty cool, right? Great, he's angry. This is a good example of, like, I can just hit the defend play here, take 1, and this just random plays. And then Centennial Puzzle hits, and we feel decent. This is also the turn for Chandelier, which is huge. So I just, what? Inflame. I will double defend here. Hit him with the Inflame, then we click Strike, and my whole rest of my hand plays for free. I will toss the Skill Potion at this. Yeah, honestly, Cascade's incredible. Stoke is fine. I'm going to hit the Flame Barrier here, though. It's just perfect. Cool. These play out on their own in perfect order. I just stunned him because I did so much damage. Whatever, right? This guy actually... What? So I actually just Shadow Realm this guy and then headbutt back the card that sends him to the Shadow Realm and we get a free bash. I mean, let me be clear. This is actually very strong, right? What does Ringing do? You can only play 1 card this turn. And we're close to insta-killing him. If I just eat this Strength Potion, I don't take 15. Oh, but I actually probably insta-kill anyway. Oh, because I have... We're fine, right? Just hit him and then press end turn and he's auto... Oh, they don't autoplay. Ooh, okay, good to know. I thought that it would let me play those, but it didn't. That is interesting. Hellraiser. Whenever you draw a card containing strike, it is played against a random enemy. Yeah, okay, this is kind of the payout for the strike deck, so we're just going to snap-click that. And we have a run that plays itself. We roll into Pale at the start of this. Very cool. I have a lot of money, so I want to hit an early shop. So I'm leaning towards that shop in the middle right away. I can then pivot into, let's see, 1, 2, 3 elites. A 3 elite path is pretty comfortable. 3 elites, 1 fire. Fair enough. What other options are there? Fire here. Yikes, the right side is not good. Fire here, come left. Okay, so I could trade an elite for a fire. I guess that's an option. It's not very impressive otherwise. There is an extra late game shop if I want to, but it results in you just fighting 3 randos. What does the left path look like? Let's see. 3 fights. Event. Fire elite, fire. Fire elite. I'll be honest. 3 fires, 2 elites looks pretty good with a late shop. I mean, as a shop, I don't think I need right away. An early shop would be cool, but that's a really good path, right? If we head up the left here. Pretty straightforward. You just head up the left, you go fire, elite fire, chest, into shop, into fire, into elite, into end path. The fires will give us a lot of upgrades. We do need to hit Hellraiser plus. I mean, Flame pluses would be good. Once you hit Hellraiser, everything just plays itself for free, which is kind of lunacy. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. All right, let's hit Pale and see what he's got for us. What do you got? Pale's Legion doubles block gained from a card, then goes to sleep for 2 turns. What does this mean? Goes to sleep for 2 turns? Does that mean my character goes to sleep? Because that's a problem, right? We hate to see that. What does Relax do? Gain 15 block next turn, gain 2 cards, and gain 2 energy. For 3 energy. Can I look up what the upgrade is in the compendium? Does it show me? Maybe not. What is that card? I hovered over it. Does that mean it shows up now? Negative. Ghost Rider? Oh, granted by Ancients is different. Right, of course. Let's look. Cool. Upgrade is 17 block 3/3. So it's strong, but still very expensive. Basically, it means you give up this turn, which is, I'll be clear, not great. I don't love that. I don't think this actually helps much. Most enemies scale on you. It's probably Pale's Tooth. Probably Pale's Tooth, right? We can, like, get rid of all the defends and the bash. The thing is, if you cut the strikes, then Perfected Strike gets worse. Though these do upgrade you. I guess I don't really need the Inflames to win these combats. They're kind of free here. Alright, what if I do both Inflames, Thunderclap, Bash, and a Defend? I think it's the best play here. Yeah, alright. So first of all, I don't think I need these Inflames to win these upcoming combats. Right? I mean, Hellraiser plus the Stampede pluses should crush. I am seeing a lot of fires, so I certainly think I could upgrade some of them. I'm thinking we give up the setup strike because it could really use it, and that's the only strike, maybe. Thunderclap's upgrade is not actually very good. I guess it's not bad, but it's also a card I don't really need. I think there's one defend in here. I think Bash is probably hard to... It's good, right? It's a great card to hit with Stampede Plus. So maybe it's Thunderclap I toss instead of Bash. Let's put away an Inflame. A setup strike, I think. Is it maybe the other Inflame? I think so. It's funny, this actually seems like a lot, but let's do it and we'll get them back in order. Okay, very aggressive. We have potions to get through these early 3 combats, though. So that should be alright. We'll go left. It's just these guys, right? It's just these guys. It's fine. Then I'll defend a little bit here. I'm going to stab the guy in the back because he scares me. We get 1 played for free. We get stabbed a bit. Fine. Right, we're taking, was it 17? Flame Barrier is very cool here, right? Flame Barrier and Defend is strong. Take another 5, maybe? There's no reason to. Plays one of them for free, it's fine. And they basically kill themselves on the... Yeah, he dies, this guy in the back dies to Mercury Hourglass, very cool. Let's see, I can just lethal this, right? I kill the guy in the back, and then this other one plays, and he dies the Mercury Hourglass or something. Oh, he takes 9, so it doesn't matter. We get the Inflame Plus back. Great. Love to see it. Juggling. Fight me. Fight me. I tried this. It's okay. Giving the enemy a strength is a problem. Do you take Setup Strike here? It's kind of just not bad if Hellraiser auto plays it. The problem, of course, is you draw cards and then what, right? You have nothing to play because it auto played everything. It's not bad to add another one in, though, I don't think. It'd be cool to get, like, Perfected Strike cloning, but I didn't roll it off of Pale, so rip. I think cloning is a little busted anyway. I guess I'll take another setup strike. Am I? Man, that's rough. I guess so. Sure. I'd like to find pommel strikes, right? A card that plays automatically and then auto upgrades would be neat. Well, I am going to take a big hit here unless I crack a potion. There's a 22 incoming. I guess I can stop 7 pretty comfortably. Defend, and then we slay in the back, and this is acceptable. I take 10. You hate to see it, but I think it's acceptable. I can do Flame Barrier, and I can full block this. We lose all the Stampedes here, but it at least stuns him for a turn, which is good. And then we just, what, do our best, hope for the best. I mean, alright, we're out. Fair enough. Setup Strike Plus returns to us. Bloodletting? Shrug It Off. Shrug It Off's an excellent card here, right? Because Hellraiser will play all my cards. Shrug It Off can draw me more. It's got to be this, even though Bloodletting is upgraded. All right, Speed Potion is not better than any of my other things, I don't think. Cool. We get back some more upgraded stuff. Great news. Setup Strike Plus returns to us. We go left. What the heck are these things? Might? I don't think I have ever seen this enemy before. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to defend and bash the one that's buffing himself. Okay. What is this? Toxic? Let me read this. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, take 5 damage. Uh-huh. I see. Okay. Right. So this is a lot of incoming damage then. Got it. Hellraiser is very important to play here, I think. And then we try to kill the guy in the back. We're going to eat 23 here? Jeez. Yeah, I guess so. You could play and only take 13, but... might be okay, right? If I play them both. I can't perfected strike this guy in the back if I do this. Theoretically, I have lethal on him. I do. I could kill him. Huh, that's tricky. I think killing him is good, or we're going to end up in a cycle where we're taking 23 next turn too. So let's send this guy, right? Let's send him. We eat dirt on this turn, right? Ah, man, the timing of that draw is really unfortunate, yeah? Yeah, it's no bueno. It auto-plays, but I don't have any other cards. That's fine. Hit him with the Stampede Plus. I mean, you hit him with... what? And then you just play it automatically? Alright, fine. Okay, not great. Bottled Potential. Shuffle all of your cards into your draw pile, draw 5. I guess. There's True Grit. Another perfected strike. I actually think having a couple of these is great. We will grab it. Bottled Potential. I think draw 3 is better than this, right? I'm okay with this as is. We took a lot of damage there, but we are healing a little at least, so that's cool. We'll check out the event. What is this? Divine. Well, I think debt is terrible. I hate debt. I could divine 6 times. I've been betrayed by this event enough times. I don't feel like doing this. So let's divine 3 and get out. Check out the right side. Oh, look, some money. Okay, some other stuff. Okay. I managed to avoid the curse, I think, right? That's good. I will 100% click Pommel Strike. That's incredible. Absolutely. Shackling Potion. That's a really good pickup. I would like to take the Shackling Potion as a pinch hit or defend. We're fighting elites. This is extremely good against B elite. I think it's better than my Strength Potion by a wide margin. We managed to avoid the curse, which is scary. Okay, let's go to the fire. We're going to just smith up here. I need, let's see, first of all, Hellraiser Plus, because I need this to be more playable. It's very important that I play this when I see it. We're going to fight the elite. Ah, it's the gem guy. Great. I'm gonna eat dirt here? Great, it just played a perfected strike for me. That's cool, huh? Neat. We are going to eat some dirt here. What do you want to bring back? I honestly just bring back the perfected strike and then autoplay it, right? And then things just... What is happening? What is happening? I mean, do I even need Stampede Plus at this point? What do you mean? Everything just plays itself? I guess, right? I mean, look at this, 9/3. I am taking a bunch of damage. This is the perfect shackling potion turn. This guy now hits himself and saves me a bunch of damage. This just... Okay, alright, it just killed everything. Alright, neat. Fun, I guess. Sure. I need card draw now more than anything? This is obscene. That card feels illegal. That card feels illegal. Burning Pact might actually just be incredible. Draw literally anything on my turns. Okay, I think it's better than the alternatives. Let's hit this fire. I'm gonna upgrade some stuff. Let's hit Pommel Strike Plus. This is like the card here. Moving on. What do I get? What is this? Vambrace. The first time you gain block from a card each combat, double the amount gained. Alright, fair enough. What do I get to buy? Today I get to purchase membership card, which is actually awesome. Yeah, Strike Dummy seems really good in my build, huh? Strike Dummy. Everything that says Strike does 3 more damage. Well, that is sort of my run. Cool. I'd like to draw cards. What is this? Aggression. At the start of your turn, put a random attack from your discard pile into your hand and upgrade it. Okay, that seems good, right? I need to put stuff in my hand, basically. Sure, I'll click that. I will buy a defensive potion here, I think. Heart of Plating seems good. Let's go ahead and remove... I don't know, what do you cut here? I don't want to remove strikes because they improve my deck considerably. I guess you cut a defend, so I hopefully draw something else, maybe? I don't know, fair enough. You should still remove things. I feel like, is Reptile Trinket worth buying at 112? It's not bad. I think it's good. I'm never angry about having it, but I'm not all in on potions here. I feel like we gained a lot just from the Strike Dummy here, right? Strike Dummy plus Hellraiser line plus Perfected Strike goes hard. Let's see, Prowess. Gain 1 Strength, 1 Dexterity. That's a pretty darn good card, huh? That's a pretty darn good card. The Dexterity is especially notable in Ironclad. Not something you normally have access to. Interesting. What does Ren do? Deal 15, 5 additional for each unique debuff on the enemy? Ah, whatever. I don't know about... Prowess seems good. I need card draw more than anything, and I think this is not it. Iron Wave might actually be decent. It's not a strike card, but it does autoplay with Stampedes. Geez, I need draw power more than anything. I think we're okay on this. I don't feel attracted to those. I'm going to go to the right. We go to the fire here. Upgrade-wise, Aggression Plus might actually just be super good here. Getting this in play means immediate value. I also think Burning Pact Plus is on the short list to get it upgraded here. I'll get Thunderclap back. I'm going to hit the Aggression Plus. Getting this in... I don't know, man. I actually think we're going to want to get Flame Barrier upgraded as well as the other Perfected Strikes. Let's start working on our defense a little bit. I think that's fine. These little dudes. These little dudes. All right. Well, I hit the Shrug It Off here for 16. Feels solid. I'm taking a chunk, I suppose. It's 3. It's not that impressive, yeah? Whatever. I'm defending a little more harder than I wanted here, but it's okay. Yeah, then you get like a turn like this where it's just great. I don't even know what's happening. I have no lethal on anyone right now. It's a bummer. I do think we want to play the aggression. See if I can push numbers through. I can't. I can kill one guy here, which I think is worthwhile. It's an 8 block to kill him, so that's cool. And then I can just put the setup strike on top. Oh, I don't have the thing yet. We'll put the shrug it off on top. We take 9 for this. Not ideal. Okay, that's a really good flame barrier turn. I will click it. This is also the Hellraiser turn. Okay, cool. We have 9, 19, 27 coming in here. Definitely shrug it off, which auto plays. Incredible. I can then use that opportunity to insta-kill a guy. Great, we now full block. I can hit the inflame and we're chilling. Great. I mean, at this point, you're super out, right? Anytime anything gets drawn, I just insta-gib the floor. Cool. Great. Fair. Demon Form is a cool card. I don't think we need it. True Grit Plus is very hard to skip. It's a good block card. It also helps remove bad stuff. I'm going to grab that. Fight the Elite here. It's B-Man. We knew B-Man was scary. Rampage is pretty rough, right? Anytime I hit him, we are going to go a little ham. This guy's gonna hurt. Iron plating is probably happening here. Let's be clear. This guy is gonna hit me like a truck. This reduces it by 1/3. Very cool. I could power potion this. Do I hit him? I'm gonna attack him anyway. I might as well hit him. I wonder if that's correct. I don't know. Where does this add into your draw pile? It doesn't say where. We're going to delay here. We have no choice but to hit him at least once anyway. It's fine. All right. Striking him for 39 seems very powerful, but I actually think we play a little cool here and we hit the inflame and we chill. Okay, well, it's going to auto-play that anyway because I am stampeded, which is fun, I suppose. I mean, it doesn't matter. I can't control too much about this. It's auto-playing, so fair enough. Great. Incredible news. Taking 28 damage here. Do I, in any world, have lethal? Maybe, right? I can Burning Pact on aggression here to draw and see what we hit. I need to do 76. Is that possible? We're looking at 13 plus 18 is 30 off the top. Then I get 2 free plays if I draw. Not a lot of great hits here. I can draw 2 for free. I think that's well worth it. I'm just debating if I set up strike first. I think we draw 2 and see what we roll off the top. Hitting him with the inflame aggression. And then I have to sleep at the next campfire. Although we're in the meat zone, which is at least something, right? We love being in the meat zone. This guy's hitting us like a truck. I don't think we die if I play aggressively, and then these cards just auto-play and I can't control them. Take a little bit of damage. I get some things back. Alright, we're out, fortunately. Thanks to aggression pulling back a card. We don't die, which is good. That's good. Blood Wall. Block 16, lose 2. I wonder if that's actually good. There are a lot of turns where I kind of could use that. Do I ever feel like I beat Knowledge Demon on 41 health here? What does this upgrade to? 20 block? That's pretty decent. I'm usually willing to trade. I actually think a block card is pretty okay. We'll grab Blood Wall here, go fight. If I can lethal this guy pretty confidently, man, this is a crazy turn. Aggression, Stampede, I get the whole 9 yards here. With Hellraiser, anything I roll. Interestingly, Aggression pulling the setup strike back does not. I insta-killed this dude, that's crazy. And I also have Stampede, so this setup strike is free here. Cool. I can't even play anything. I mean, I just like press end turn and guys are dead. Yeah, this is whatever's happening is super balanced, right? I'm already in the meat zone. Actually, I might be able to, I don't know, man. I feel like I could maybe get out of the 59 health feels so cozy here. I don't know if I need to rest, which is a really good feeling. Sword Boomerang, it's good card, right? It's a really good card with my strength, which I do have 6 of once it's all played out. Once you get rolling, I just need to find card draw, and I crush. Armaments plus, I think I'm okay here. Let's go to the fire. Can I greed? I think with 3 potions and 59 health, the answer is yes. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade. I'll be honest with you, aggression plus is super strong. This is, like, getting this innate is actually very relevant here. There's a lot of other good picks up here, though. Blood Wall, I actually think defensive cards are really relevant. But let's get this aggression rolling. This just immediately gives me value, right? Aggression, Inflame. I am going to hit one of these potion pots here out of respect. Drum of Battle. Draw 2 cards. This is me reading it before reading it out loud. Draw 2. It's a power. At the start of your turn, exhaust the top card of your draw pile. No thank you. What if I just take another aggression? Is that cool? Rupture is... Let me read the wording of this. When you lose HP on your turn. So that's like a self-damage, but it could be some other source as well. I kind of feel like aggression number 2 is probably the play, and then we just hit this guy with a setup strike for no real reason, and these will all just sort of get pulled back. Yeah, do damage to me. I don't feel like hurting myself too bad. I must play Hellraiser. I think we take the 1 here specifically for Centennial Puzzle so that I can attack the enemy, right? What do I have in play? 2 aggressions, a Hellraiser. Hellraiser's great. I'll take the 1 here. And then I did that intentionally so I'd have 1 extra Ember to do something with. What is the play? Do I return something? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. Let's just hit him with a setup strike just for some damage, and then we'll see. Perfected strike, drawing everything. Pommel strike, perfected strike. Just drawing a ton of cards here. You go absolutely nuts, right? And then I can hit Stampede. Honestly, the Thunderclap is going hard. I did the math wrong, by the way. Disintegration made me take a little more. Gotta remember that. It's pretty rough. Being able to just hit another perfected strike off the top like this is very cool. I think Thunderclap first, then Shrug. Stampede, and then Defend. And here I can... All of these cards autoplay. There's really no reason to click them. I guess I'll click the Headbutt Plus because it's cool. And then I can pull back the... I could have bought back the Pommel Strike, but, like, let's be real here. This autoplays. I take some damage for sure, but I am going to just Shadow Realm this dude pretty much, so... Kind of whatever. Get out of here, loser, right? Took me to the meat zone. Very cool. I mean, the guy didn't stand a chance. So let's think. I need to not die. That is the real risk. What is this Thrash card? Deal 4 damage twice, exhaust a random attack in your hand, and add its damage to this card. Interesting. What does this do on upgrade? 6 damage twice? That doesn't feel that good. I mean, I think we just take Colossus because that's neat. 50% less damage from vulnerable enemies seems really good. Cool. Cool, that's fun. Alright. What is my ancient? I don't recognize you. Oh, I do recognize you. It's tanks. You may cook at rest sites. Remove 2 cards from your deck and gain 9 max HP at a rest site. Transform 6 cards into Maul. Deal 5 damage twice. Increase the damage of all Maul cards in this combat. Interesting. Whenever you kill an elite, upgrade 4 randomly. How many cards am I missing upgrades on? 5, 8. Not a lot there. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If I can get a 3 elite path, we basically full upgrade. Very cool. We did get Door Guy. I'm not on the beta branch, so I don't get to experience Doomed Door Guy, but fair enough. Look ahead now. Let's look ahead. Okay, what do we got? I would still like a merchant. Remember, I have a very nice setup with a coin and the membership card. A lot of value there. I can take 3 fights and get one in the early game. Probably worth it. I do like up here on the left, we get a fire elite into an elite. That's cool. Into a fire, into a shop, into an elite. Alright, I mean, not many options, but that's super compelling. The right side's not bad either, it just misses the early shop, and I feel like we want to hit this shop. I kind of really like this. So if we're going to go left, hit the early shop, we see 1, 2, 3 elites. So with 3 elites, we do love Warhammer, right? Legit. Cooking at rest sites. That's cool. I like my strikes because they make my perfected strike stronger. I don't have an infinite here because I only have the 1 pommel strike. Not that I'd want to play one anyway. You need way more. The way this works is like it queues up the card into a like it's so bizarre. I'm not going to bother explaining it, but it's not having 2 of these is not an infinite with if your deck is empty with Hellraiser. It just doesn't play that many times cuz one gets held, quote unquote held. It's in like the limbo state. You need like it gets if you're like 5 or more, you're pretty likely to go pretty crazy on it, but it's not infinite. If you have any other source of card draw, obviously it would go infinite, right? Something like Burning Pact. Burn one, kill the others, that kind of thing. But still, I don't think this was ever the angle for this run. I hate to say it, but I think it's just Warhammer. I mean, Maul is cool, but I don't think that's it. Cooking at rest sites is cool, but I actually think my deck is okay. Don't hate it. I'd like to just take block cards pretty much. I think we just take the Warhammer here, really. I feel like I grab this almost every time. This guy has cool stuff. It just doesn't really come up for me. I do think cooking would be awesome if you had the tiny tent thing that you buy at a shop. That would be awesome. Watch me find it immediately. I'm not going to gamble on finding it, though. Aggression. Perfected strike. Bring back my perfected strike. Incredible. Hellraiser. I think we just hit him with the flame barrier here. Missing both these perfected strikes is a bummer, but that's okay. I get to autoplay cards. We're cool with that, right? Take a bit of a hit here, but it does autoplay. Ouch. It's okay, because I get to draw and play a whole bunch of stuff for free. This is crazy. I actually drew a whole bunch of things. Not in the meat zone. That's okay. I have no carryover, right? I mean, we just kill this guy, right? Send him? Fine. Colorless Potion, sure. Another Pommel Strike. I think these are just objectively good. They replace themselves. Take them. Ugh, scary little guys. That's a lot of incoming damage. I hate that. Let's look at this Colorless Potion here. Ultimate Defend is almost certainly the play. Put a skill from your draw pile into your hand, exhaust. That's good, except... What is Ultimate Defend? What is this? Triples or doubles? Let me see. Doubles. So that is 22 block, which is, with the Defend, enough. So I think we go... Because I was thinking we could pull the Flame Barrier here, which full blocks the whole turn, but it then limits my ability to play other stuff. So we take the Ultimate Defend here. I'm not full blocking yet. I'm taking, what is this, 24? So I have to play the Defend or else I lose max health. Bummer. Perfected Strike will kill the front one here if I play it on next turn. Or I could just actually kill the back one. Let's just end the back guy here. That feels really strong to me. He bites, it's okay. Taking 10 here. Can I lethal him? We Stampede plus, I bash. Don't like that turn. Ah, bummer. Alright, well I lose some max HP. That's a huge bummer, actually. Okay. Well, we hate to see it. I can then go full lethal on this. It's fine. And we lost a little bit. That's a bummer, honestly. Feel no pain. It's real hard to skip Feel No Pain. Who am I fighting? Doormaker? There's like things can daze me. I think we'll take a Feel No Pain plus. It's fine. Let's go to the shop. What are we buying? Bag of Preparation. Snap, click. Jackpot. Interesting. Gnarled Hammer. Upon a pickup, enchant up to 3 attacks with Sharp 3. Interesting. I mean, we always buy the Entropic Brew, right? No way around that, I think. Yeah, just fill all my slots, please. What would I remove here? It's an interesting question. A bad Defend, perhaps. It increases my likelihood of drawing cool stuff. I do think, what do we get? Whenever you apply Vulnerable, draw a card. Well, that seems broken. Draw 2 cards? What? What do I do? I mean, that makes... Thunderclap? Free card draw? I mean, card draw is, I think, the most important thing here. What do I do with this sharp play? I have nothing that hits multiple times, necessarily. I think putting it on AoE cards is good, so Thunderclap could really benefit from that. It's true. Alright, I'm going to take Vicious. This seems bonkers. I'm also going to buy this Gnarled Hammer. This seems really good. We'll put one on Thunderclap, and... None of the other cards here hit multiple times, so I think we just put them on the Pommel Strikes because these always get played. 100%. Cool. May as well buy the Skull, right? Do I also buy Colossus? Probably not. Let's buy the Skull. Go hard. I'm going to go ahead and remove a bad Defend. Yeah, fine. Anything else I could take? Draw 2, put 1 from your hand on top of your draw pile? No. Could buy the Colossus. I think we're going to sit on our cash here. We're fine with that. Owl Magistrate. Okay. That's a lot of incoming damage on this turn. Not an exceptional setup. I think we just do 42 to this guy. Hit him with a Power Potion? No, I want to save these for elites. Vicious is decent. Vicious is decent. I gotta be cautious about just playing into random cards because I could... Like, Perfected Strike is good. Let's hit him with the Vicious. And then I think we just stab him. Yeah, Feel No Pain I'm not too terribly upset about. Just taking 16 off the dome is... not ideal. Okay, we hit him with the Flame Barrier Stampede play, which does at least randomly play stuff, and then he stabs himself, and that's pretty cool. Get Hellraiser here. This is an exceptional turn. I just draw 2. He gets played out. Setup strike. I'll headbutt here. So the cool thing about this headbutt is I headbutt and then shrug into a perfected strike, which murders him. And then this guy's gonna like show up and, I don't know, get domed pretty much. This seems good. That just played itself. Shrug it off plus snap click. I need things that do this. Bully. This is fun, right? There's definitely trying to be some kind of an element of vulnerability stacking here. It's deal 4, 2 more for each vulnerable on the enemy. Like, that maybe is cool. Anyway, we click shrug it off here. Let's go left. I'm okay on health, even though I lost some max. It's a bummer. Pommel Strike Plus feels like a mandatory take here. Yeah, I need to draw 2 off that. Fight an elite. Who are you? Shadow Nexus? Good for you, bud. Good for you. I need to play Aggression. I need to play Stampede. I think I need to block as much damage as I can. Hit him with the Shrug It Off. Fair enough. Free plays. Drawing cards. There's our Hellraiser. Must play it. Here is Flame Barrier. I'm taking a little bit here, but that is okay. Well, we do get to draw some random stuff and go a little ballistic here. That's fine. Sure. Sure. Cards are playing themselves. Good for me. Right? Good for me. There's a strong argument for Bash into Colossus here. It's a huge block play. And then what? I can Stampede into a Perfected Strike Plus or something. Or honestly, a Pommel Strike Plus, and I think we do pretty decent. Puts me in the bone zone, right? Yeah. Alright, we send this man. I get tons of upgrades. And we're chilling, right? Feeling good about it? What does Grapple do? Whenever you gain block this turn, deal 7 damage to the enemy. Whirlwind still exists. I think we're okay. Vulnerable Potion is probably pretty strong, but I feel comfortable with my current stuff. I might take a big block potion or something if they show it to me, but I think I'm okay here. We hit the meat zone, which is incredible. He upgraded a bunch of stuff. What did we hit there? Bash got hit. Let's see. Continuing on. Colossus got hit. Burning Pact got hit. Incredible. We love to see that. What was the 4th card? Headbutt Plus, it looks like. Yeah, okay. Really good roll, honestly. We move, I think. Nothing to say here. Vulnerable Potion is nice. It's actually really nice because of the Colossus. Should I take it? It's kind of a block card. Over what? Power Potions are strong, but also... I don't know. Let me look at the compendium here. Card library. Can I see card types? Powers? What do you show me here? None of these seem great to me, honestly. Like, Crimson Mantle is a good roll. This would be a card I would love to take here. Something that just passive blocks a little bit. Cruelty, whatever. I mean, I don't know. Most of these don't seem that good for what I'm trying to do. Juggernaut and Barricade still exist. I honestly think I just dump the Power Potion for a Vulnerable Potion. I'm doing it and you can't stop me. Alright, we move on. What is this? Bronze Scales. Hey, look, it came full circle. We gave up the potion that we started with. We're going to go fight an elite. These guys. These goons. Alright. Bit of an expensive turn. My Perfected Strike, I think we can do it. I'm taking, what, 21 here? It's good to Shadow Realm the guy in back, I think. We'll take this hit. It's fine. Okay, we hit the meat zone here. I'm taking, what is this, 1833 it looks like. We must Hellraiser, I think. I must Stampede, I think. I think it's gotta be Shrug It Off. or True Grit. It's the one that gives more block, right? We click it. Okay, this will just play random stuff here. I do lose most of my deck there, which is a bummer, but we at least get to send it a bit. All right, Setup Strike does kill in the back. We love to see that. I get Colossus, Stampede. I can Headbutt in the front and pull back a Pommel Strike, which is pretty cool. Should I potion anything? I'm taking one right now. I'm in the meat zone. I'm probably going to have to heal. I don't feel like I need to play it yet. Yeah, he hits me. Great. We play a whole bunch of stuff. Much of it is free. We kill the guy in front. Go team. 15 coming in. I think we need to block here, and then I play... How many do I have? I have both Stampedes. We just hit the Vicious, and then both of these actually just play out. We kill them. Great. It's auto, right? Gorget is excellent. Love to see it. Howl from Beyond, Uppercut Plus. Weak is very good. I don't feel like I want to take it. Infernal Blade Plus. No. Weak is good, but I'm not feeling that particular pickup, right? Maybe? I don't know. It's tough to say. We ate a little bit of dirt there, so I think we are going to sleep, especially because I'm getting so many upgrades from just fighting the elites themselves. It feels a little bit unnecessary to do anything else. A lot of strike defend hits there. Not too bad, though. We were happy for them to upgrade regardless, right? Oh, did it hit the other perfected strike? Is that what it was? There's one. Where's the other one? Yeah, it hit the other one. Good. That's a good pickup. I don't think we need Uppercut Plus. We want to keep it kind of slim here. I'm going to look at the fire. I think we just sleep, actually, and chill. I'm upgrading so aggressively as it is. We then fight. We get the fight. Okay, Crimson Mantle is the pickup for sure here. For sure. I would love to get 8 block. What does this upgrade to? 10 block? I'd love to get block for free at the cost of health. This will save my health in the end. Good. Pair is just max hit points. Elite combat with 2 strength. I don't think that's worth it at this point. I'm just going to buy max hit points. That's great. Anything else? Anything else? Can I improve a potion? Potion of Binding's not bad. Buy another Blood Wall, maybe? Just increase the density of block cards. Honestly, sure, right? I think that's fine. Then we chill. That's the end of that. Fight the Elite. Although, yeah, Elite first is fine. Sure. What are you, Big Man? Big Man on campus. This is an excellent vulnerability. Oh, it's a terrible vulnerability potion. He has Artifact. I was just thinking. Well, we click Colossus anyway. I'm going to auto-play my cards. Yeah, we just hit him with Perfected Strike. Seems good. Hellraiser, yes. Inflame, I will Pommel Strike, which will Pommel Strike. Hopefully, we just play random cards. This is fine. The bad turn for me, but I guess I full block this anyway, whatever. Bunch of burns, I hate to see it. Alright, whatever. I kind of don't care. It sucks seeing them, but sure. He's gonna punch me now? Alright, what do we get? Okay, I'm taking 40 damage. We hate to see that. This could be a very good Swift Potion. There are lots of good draws here. Let's hit this Swift Potion right now. Okay, Shrug It Off. We like Shrug It Off here. I'm in. Okay, Setup Strike is free. Great. Now, True Grit does prevent me from taking a truckload here. I think we can do that. I think we're going to True Grit out the Vicious here. I'm not applying Vulnerable. Stampede is hard to skip because it plays both of these. Although I do really like the Crimson Mantle for future turns, right? This is his big slap, but he's also going to do the charge next turn. This makes it free. I think we'll take it. Play it. All right, we get the... Great. He slaps. Fine. 19 comes in. Strike for free. Okay, I get Sunblock. I'm going to headbutt first. We pull back a strike. I'll draw into it and just swing. Everything plays pretty much. I think he just auto dies here if I draw cards. Great. Good. We did it. Petrified Toad. At the start of each combat, procure a potion-shaped rock. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I'm just going to click Shrug It Off Plus. I think this is an excellent card here. We move on. Obtain the Forgotten Soul. Whenever you exhaust a card, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. I have nothing with exhaust that can be enchanted. Okay, I've got the Forgotten Soul. Nailed it. And then we just sleep here. There's no reason to do anything else. I've upgraded almost my entire deck at this point just by existing. So just sleep and we get health for the fight. Cool. Now pretty much all I have to do is set up, and I think we have it, right? Which is pretty nifty, I think. Shrug It Off here wastes my Vambrace, so we will just stab him, I think, and that's okay. Good, we draw 1,000,000 cards. Okay, first things first, I want to hit that Crimson Mantle pretty hard here. I guess there's no reason not to just throw the rock at him, right? I definitely want to hit the Defend Plus and the Crimson Mantle here. These are correct plays. I also think the Stampede is very wise. It's just going to start randomly auto-playing my stuff. Right. Very cool. Do take a little bit of a hit there. Okay. I haven't drawn Hellraiser yet, so we're not online. 20 coming in. I think we just block as much as we can. I'm going to pull back a card. I would like the Colossus. All of my strikes are getting auto-played here, so just press end turn. It's fine. He attacks. It's nothing. I'll tell you what. Man, I'm not really drawing the goods here. Hit him with the Shrug It Off. I guess Vicious Plus is fine. Taking 7? I mean, I can full block this, right? We'll take the full block. It's fine. A bunch of stuff will autoplay, and actually we're fine. Cool. There's Hellraiser. Great. That's important. Now, I also did make it so that when I apply... Did I play Vicious? I did not. Okay, this I think is going to be throw the Vuln Potion at him. Maybe? I'm going to throw a rock at him at least. There's that. I kind of feel like throwing the potion at him is smart here. We'll do it. So I can look at the Entropic Brew here. What do we roll? Tincture, Fire Potion, Energy Potion is pretty good on this turn. Let's hit him with the Thunderclap. Actually, I'm just going to draw a card real quick. Seems good to me. I'm going to hit this Energy Potion here. Am I? I guess Radiant Tincture kind of does what I want. I want to play Inflame, Feel No Pain, and Attack, I think. So we can then... I mean, I may as well hit this Radiant Tincture anyway. It's good. Hit him with the Inflame, Feel No Pain. Throw a Fire Potion at him, I guess. We're chilling. We missed the good pick, but that's okay. We're in the meat zone, which is... you know, always a risk here. 40 coming in. Colossus Plus, huge. Inflame, Defend, Shrug It Off, auto plays it. Incredible. Auto hit him. We did about half to him there. We're looking pretty solid otherwise, right? Yeah, we just get to play a whole bunch of cards. Incredible. I hit the Vicious with a Thunderclap, which will draw and play a bunch of stuff. All right, my guy is now currently having a big problem. Once you're set up here, I mean, we're rolling. I have 11 strength from all of my various sources. We just press end turn. Hit him with the calendar. I somehow didn't draw a strike incredibly. This is your energy potion turn, right? Let's hit it. And then we go in. Just go nuts. Great. I think we're killing him here. Like, right? We just go headbutt into pommel strike and we hit the burning pact and we win. Guaranteed. Cool. Alright, goodbye, my man. Fair enough. That was a pretty straightforward run, we'll say. Hellraiser turns out very strong. Threaten. Continue. Return to the bottom. Yeah, alright, I'll do that. Oh no, I died. Whatever will I do? Great. Cool. So definitely a good run. Felt very strong about that. We get an epic. There was a couple enemies that I hadn't seen before. Very neat. Unlock. All right, we'll see what this is. What do you got for me? Wow, civilization or something. Cool. What does this do? Practically. Relics. Vexing puzzle box. At the start of each combat, add a random card into your hand. It costs 0. All right. Ripple Basin. If you did not play any attacks during your turn, gain 4 block. 4 feels like it's too low for a relic, you know? Just feels like too low of a number for this kind of a cost. It should be like 6. I don't know. Festive Popper. At the start of each combat, deal 9 damage to all enemies. Alright, fair enough. That's fine, right? There's definitely value there. Cool. Alright, let's back out. And then I'd like to go to Compendium, run history, and pull this up. So our entire deck was essentially upgraded in the end, thanks to the Warhammer, very valuable. We were kind of just tanking on our health for a good chunk there, ate a lot of damage into the Doormaker, but really, I mean, let's think about this. It was, once you set up, you just go hard and kill everything. It's very strong. The rest of this is just hopefully drawing defensive turns when you need them. My turn 2 was very bad, which is important to keep in mind. Turn 2, that's an interesting one, because oftentimes I would take damage on turn 1, triggering my Centennial puzzle, and then I'd have so many cards on turn 2 and not enough energy. But that also meant that my turn 3 was worse, because I had the Chandelier, which with a lot of energy, but no important cards to play. You see the problem? So I think the best thing we could have done to improve this would have been find more guaranteed turn 1 block so that I could defray the Centennial puzzle for end of turn 2 and then have a very powerful turn 3. That I think sets you up really strongly. Otherwise, though, this feels really good overall. I feel like we did an excellent job on the run. It was also very fast, right? Most of my hands played themselves because of Hellraiser. The card's like fun and neat. I don't know, it's good, but it also obviously feels hyper broken, right? I mean, how does Hellraiser Plus and Pommel Strike, how do these exist in the same card set? These just feel like way too much, right? You just snap click every Pommel Strike. The card was already good even before Hellraiser landed. Perfected Strike got a lot better because of it, though. I do like that synergy. So I feel like almost the problem here is Pommel Strike and not Hellraiser, but I don't know. Hellraiser's also pretty cheap. 1 energy for that? I don't know. That's a lot. It's interesting. They've definitely gone a direction with the balance that feels like they've just kind of... everything feels way too strong. Like, obviously I still took damage here, but this run feels like it should have struggled more. And it didn't. Now, obviously, you know, I'm Ascension 2, so what do I know? But still, right? I mean, I'm comparing this to Slay the Spire 1 and, like, thousands of hours of experience there, so it's hard to say. Anyway, kind of an interesting thought process. I need to practice with this stuff more, see more about it, but overall, a good run. Very solid victory. A lot of elites along the way, and honestly, an excellent membership card after an early old coin. Big fan of that. I think my favorite thing here, however, in this whole run, however, is Strike Dummy on a Strike run. That just feels fun, you know? You hit Strike Dummy and you're like, all right, let's go. So, Anyway, not much else to add. I'll let you go there before an hour and a half is even done. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.